Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's been a while. I've been away, but today we're back with the Talos Principle 2. We're at the southern coast this time. Let's jump right into it because I don't actually have that much time today. Maybe I should turn down the desktop audio volume a little bit. NEMA system. Pretty much all the tech on the island, from puzzles to the megastructure, is run by a system called NEMA. I've identified a number of obvious commonalities with software we use in New Jerusalem. Enough to be certain that NEMA is descended from our own software, although Athena and Cornelius appear to have upgraded it quite extensively. NEMA seems capable of interacting directly with the user's mind at a deeper level than our own technology, although this functionality is not used consistently. Currently, guest users are locked out of all functions, so only one can access the system, although he's also locked out of any admin functionality. Hi there, YouTube. Welcome. I just want to check my overlay is on. Okay, should be on. Hopefully. Yeah, literally just got back after my flight. Where do we go from here? Should be a path. Over here. It's a nice sight. It's a nice break from the ice and snow we were seeing in the north. There's a we see Pandora's star already. Let's get started on the rooms. Let me double check my graphics settings. Maybe I can turn... Yeah. My view distance should always be on max. So... let's see, DLSS, shadows high, textures, yeah, effects, reflections, post-processing. Let's see how these settings work. It's mostly view distance that I care most about. Huh. What happens if I change the reflection settings? Like, how much of a performance impact is that going to have? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm always a little hesitant to turn on ray tracing. But I guess right now it looks like my graphics card can handle it. Yeah, some of my settings got reset, so I wanted to make sure I got all the settings I wanted. Oh, if this is... okay, this is... Alright, I guess it actually works. Okay. Well, that's enough time spent fooling around. Yeah, there is a drop in frame rates. I think I'm still doing like enough. But anyway, we've got the Sphinx here too. Pandoran Sphinx. Have to figure out what this refers to. Phase entry. Okay, so this is the entrance, right? Is this part of the puzzle too? Phase. Right, so We ought to be able to quantum tunnel through something, right? Because I don't see anything that can get me through the gate. Huh? I'm stuck on the first thing I see. Teleport! Okay. Okay. There we go. Hey. How do we get up there? Teleports. Yeah, well, I mean, why is this here too? Teleport. Okay. Yes, I can, in fact, teleport when I'm holding this. I can take the teleporter, I see. Okay. Okay. Take the teleporter. That didn't work. Teleport. Take the teleporter. Leave this behind. Bring the teleporter around. Then we'll teleport over with the hexahedron, and then finally with the fan. Hey. This one. Hey, good.
Hey, 1K, what's up?
What's your analysis of the southern
The
regions?
southern part of the island is a natural desert, basically just due to the chemical composition of the soil. I haven't been able to work out why it's so warm, though. It could be a warm ocean current or something to do with the megastructure's thermal output. New Jerusalem doesn't have the kind of equipment I'd need to figure that out.
Do you think Byron's okay?
I hope so. I understand why he was impatient, but he should have been more careful.
Did you know Cornelius?
Yeah, everyone knew Cornelius. After Eustathius retired, he was the only one left who was there since the beginning. Except I guess none of us really knew him after all. We all thought he was lost in the past, always studying the archive and the simulation. But he actually had all these secrets. And a daughter.
People are more than they appear to be.
Even after centuries, they can still surprise you.
What did you do in New Jerusalem when we went back?
Mostly just made sure Pellegrino didn't mess up the VTOL. We only have a handful of them, and while they look cool on the outside, the truth is they're held together by gaffer tape and good intentions. There's a reason Melville's always complaining.
Now I'm scared to get back in it. This state of affairs could cost lives.
You're right. I guess we never think about how easily tragedies can happen when we don't pay attention. You neglect something here, cut some corners there, and then suddenly someone is gone.
That's all, thanks, I could. I wonder if my sound settings are still there. Okay. Actually, yeah, I saw... Okay, I guess we'll take that ghost when we reach room number 8 and just keep moving along the path for now. Here's number 2. Ooh. The escape. Alright. Okay. We have a drill. We grab the connector. What now? We connect the red lights. Can we do this from this side? But the question is, should I do it from this side? It's... I guess I should think about getting both the receptors from this side. Can I do it? No, I don't think I have the angle at all. But what I could do is to take this connector and... Is it too far to teleport, or is it just because thingy is in the way? Alright, so we connect this. We come over to this side. We connect both of these receptors. This lets us retrieve the teleporter. What's next? Okay, we got a drillable hole. So what we need to do is this. First, we teleport out through a hole. And you get the blue light. So I guess we teleport and take the connector out as well. So they're not need to drill at all. No, I think I still need it somehow. That opens the final gate, and to get there we need to bring the teleporter over this side, and here we go. Nice and brisk, just the way I like it. You can easily fall off here. Alright, we got some new messages, because at this point, why not? In some ways, teleportation is one of the less surprising things we found here, in that at least particle teleportation was known to be theoretically possible. Of course, that's still miles away from these teleporters, which operates on principles that simply contradict what we know of physics. The transfer of matter from one location to another is instantaneous, without an observable wormhole or similar effects. There is, however, a release of exotic particles in the instance of teleportation, which decay within fractions of a second. There's another one somewhere. Ah, okay, the Sphinx monument thing. Expedition Mega Thread. Please post your thoughts on the expedition in this thread and keep it civil. I think the powers that Athena has unlocked are world-changing, and it's our responsibility to use them to lessen suffering for all living beings. We know, we heard your broadcast. I think we're being tested, and Byron failed the test. What happened to Byron was an accident. Is there a difference ultimately? Yes, there is. No one's actually seen Athena or Cornelius or Miranda at the megastructure. They could all still be aliens. I feel like we need to at least think about the potential for these new technologies. Maybe the founder is trying to teach us how to use them. Why is everything malfunctioning on the island now? Is it because of Byron? He was still locked into the system. His presence may be destabilizing it somehow. Or it's Pandora. She seems to want to stop the team. Honestly, I wonder if Pandora is somehow malfunctioning. Like she's supposed to protect the megastructure, but she can't tell friend from foe. The choice of Pandora as a symbol cannot be accidental, and the message is obvious. The megastructure is Pandora's box, and we should not open it. Okay. Where's the exit? Alright. That was number 2. Nice. Huh? No. Number 3 would be upstairs now. It has been a while. I've forgotten how a bunch of things work. We'll go hunting for question marks, I guess, once we're done with the main rooms. Really is very nice looking. Alright, enough that. Number 3. Through the wall. Okay. 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 Through the wall. Teleport. Repeat. Maybe not repeat, but what do we need from here? Huh? Let's see. Wait. No, I'm not doing this correctly. What I should be doing is I should bring the drill outside. Yeah, that's right. Bring the drill outside, but I got this wrong again as usual. Okay. How do I do this? Yeah, I need somehow to get this drill in. Maybe we can do it this way. Teleporter in. Teleporter through. Teleporter out. Whoops. I got a feeling I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. The end game is that I get a teleporter inside the final room. Okay. Let's see if I got this sequence planned out properly. Grab the drill, teleport out, teleport in, there we go. Got confused maybe for a moment there. Alright, room number 4, here we come. Number 4. There we go, we see the ghost of Athena and Miranda. There's a question mark not far from here, and I'm wondering if I should track it down. I can't go too far into the water. Yeah. Let's worry about the extra stuff after the main rooms. Sometimes you actually have to get started on the bridge puzzle in order to get to one of the stars. Wait. This one pushing through. Yeah, I didn't see a name at the beginning. All right. So maybe I should get this first. Yeah, what does this do? I should probably keep the hexahedron before we do anything else. Connect these. Take the teleporter out. Can I get the other one from here too? It's no, I guess that's it. No. hard to say. Well, I don't actually need this. I don't actually need this, so I just teleport out and connect this. Okay. Can I grab the connector? How do I bring the connector over? Right. Can't do this. Okay. But I definitely need the connector on this side of the fence. I'm not missing anything here. So it says pushing through. Right. Right. Ah, okay. I get it now. Teleport. Yay. There we go. What's number 4?
You know, a couple of years back, we went on a scavenging expedition to an ancient industrial complex south of New Jerusalem. It was enormous, sprawling, an area many times bigger than our whole city, just dedicated to manufacturing. It was incredible to think about the sheer variety of things they produced. And it made me realize how austere, how restricted our lives are. You know how most ancient structures are overgrown? It's kind of pretty, but in a sad way. Well, this one wasn't. There had been some kind of chemical spill. I don't know if it happened while the structure was still operational or if something had just rotted through, but it killed everything. Even centuries later, nothing could grow. It didn't have to happen that way, and history doesn't have to repeat itself. But we do have to remember that it did happen once.
Alright, we got the ghost of
In the early days,
Cornelius.
humankind lived in a world of unexplained wonders and terrors. The powers of the elements were understood in terms of gods and spirits. After all, how else could one explain thunderstorms and earthquakes? But as the realm of scientific knowledge expanded, the realm of the mystical began to shrink. The sacred grove, as Hegel wrote, was reduced to mere timber. But as superstition retreated, another thing was lost: meaning. In a purely mechanical universe, people yearned for the comfort provided by gods and spirits. But there was no way back.
But what about the beauty of the universe? The perfection of everything around us, couldn't they see that?
Not sure I can see that, Miranda. But I do think there was another way, a way forward instead of back. Faith not in an invisible world, but in ourselves, in each other, in the inherent value of consciousness and civilization. They never really found it, but I think that in those last months when their whole species was dying, they caught a glimpse of it. And that's how your mother was born.
Okay. So, what number is that? Probably got ahead too much. Yeah, we got the terminals on the upper level, so this two-dimensional compass is not really that helpful. Is that a representation of Atlas having the world on his shoulders? You can tell I'm very distracted. Yeah, I'm gonna take a photo of that. Interesting. Where does this lead to? My goodness. Okay, that lead goes from 5 to 6. And there's Pandora's Star. Pandora's Star. Yeah, it's hard to tell from here whether the question marks are on the upper level or not. I just want to follow the path, make sure I didn't miss anything here. Actually, this will take me up to the terminal. Which I guess I'm in a position... Ah! Which I guess I'm in a position to take a look at. Yeah, it's gotta be careful. There were a bunch of error 5358s. Terminal Utha. City by the Sea. When I realized it was all really over for good, I decided to take one last trip to my favorite places before the symptoms got too much. I could never forget what they did to Chalkidiki. This incredible, wild, rugged place between mountain and sea, with pine trees all the way down to the water. The colors, the vistas, the sheer overwhelming beauty of it all, and it just built all over it. Hideous hotels sprawling like tumors, obscene beach bars blaring their awful music across the sea, even in Cavor tribes. It was impossible not to hate humanity a little for it. The idea of it all returning to nature, of the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields, was moving and beautiful. But then I went back to Thessaloniki, and for all the ugliness inflicted upon that city, the idea that people would no longer meet up beneath the Camara or go for long ambling walks on the promenade, or for creeps on Platea Navarino, was unbearably sad. The idea of the rotunda just standing there empty after being a sacred place for so many centuries, it made me remember that it's not just beaches and forests that are beautiful. That cities can be more than just streets and noise. Cities can have histories and personalities, and that means something. Who am I writing for this for? Do I believe there will be survivors after all? Do I think the crazy robot project I heard about will actually work out? Do I hope the aliens will come to our planet one day and wonder who we were? The truth is, I don't know, but there's something in the love we feel for the beautiful things that we built, as much in our revulsion towards unnecessary destruction, that matters. Miranda. Why didn't our ancestors understand that you can build in ways that make an area more beautiful instead of ruining it? Even if all they cared about was personal benefit, wouldn't that benefit them more? In the long run, yes, but people rarely think about the long-term consequences, especially if there's an incentive to act immediately. And yet most of them were unhappy with the results. Couldn't they see that it was within their control to act differently? I think Miranda is kind of lacking in empathy. Okay, solving the wrong problem. From LD Amand's, can you point me in the direction of a better timeline? Humans are problem solvers is a quote frequently associated with my friend Alexander Drennan. It's become a meme on the internet, used both ironically and not, so Alexandra, of course, is entirely earnest in her dedication to humanity. It is a great thought and vital to our understanding our species. But it's also not entirely as simple as that. Take, for example, the recent extinction of the orangutan and the ensuing conversation about the dangers of unknown pathogens released by human activity. Most of us agree that a problem exists, and significantly, most of us believe that something ought to be done about it. So we've identified the problem and we have collectively decided to act. So why is nothing happening? That's a serious question. A great deal of effort is expended on raising awareness, but I would like to suggest that sometimes our problem-solving impulses can get stuck on the wrong goals. Awareness is not the issue. We've already convinced people that something needs to change. So if nothing changes, we have to wonder, why is the will of the people not being translated into action? Text missing from archive. She's also capable of being devastatingly sarcastic, but there's another story for another book. Maybe the problem was that they didn't have enough hope. They could see the problems, but they couldn't imagine that one day those problems could be solved. It's easy for people to get so lost in the problems of the present that they think nothing will ever change. They lost hope because of the historical circumstances they found themselves in, encouraged despair. But that in turn meant the conditions could not change. How do you go against history itself? Founding. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1. Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 372. Evil died today. One moment he was there, welding a joint on the upper levels of the tower, and the next he was gone. One careless step, that's all it took. Athena brought him to the dam, but even Cornelius couldn't help. Emo is gone. Now there's only 12 of us. I think about Emo every day. So do I. You did nothing wrong. You weren't even there. I was. Yeah. So if we jumped off this... we don't die. I mean, if it's high enough, we have to reload at the previous checkpoint, but that's besides the point. Let's get this, recharge 3-5. And no data stream overload. Shocking. So is that... yeah.
An improved charging station.
Huh.
Fascinating, but not relevant.
Not relevant, huh? Alright. Yeah. Are we more resilient than the earlier models? How to Melville?
What is it?
What's going on with the megastructure systems?
Now, I suspect Byron is still logged in, and his presence has thrown everything out of whack. Entire subsystems are locked down, and everything that depends on those subsystems is disrupted.
Have you heard anything from Byron at all?
There was a short burst of noise on the frequency we used to communicate, but that could have been anything.
What can you tell me about Cornelius?
He taught me a lot when I was young. Nowadays, people just know him as the museum curator, but back then, he was closely involved with every engineering project, and he was brilliant. When he encountered a problem, he'd always remain calm and keep working at it until he found a solution. I wish I could be that patient.
Why didn't Athena and Cornelius both vanish together?
If I had to guess, I'd say so that Cornelius could still go back for anything they needed. He was always leaving on expeditions anyway, looking for materials for his projects.
That's all for now. So there's number 5. We got to go up this way. Diet. I have no idea what that means. Alright. We got a Yammer. We'll take the Yammer and teleport. Take the Yammer, teleport out. Where do we go with this now? We take the teleporter. Is there a way I can get the Yammer back out? I guess if I left the teleporter here, I'll be able to take the Yammer and then whee. Okay, same thing. Take the Yammer, teleport. Take the teleporter. Oh, there's another. There's another one. But what do I do with that? Okay. Okay, I take the teleporter out. Yam this. Okay, I will leave this here. Do I need 2? Maybe not, but let's be sure. So we'll yam that. Ah, okay, okay. I should not have done that. All right. All right. Yammer in. Wait. I'm pair. Okay, that is another word for pair. Okay, so it's like same idea as triad. So if I yammed that, maybe think about this a little bit more. Okay. So I can have a teleporter in here. Teleporter in here. Grab the yammer. Go out. Yam that last gate and then teleports in. There we go.
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
Alright. Next, number 6. Private message. Somnodrome. 1K, we need a quick chat. I was troubled by your stated intentions for Somnodrome. I thought revealed post-field knowledge is a public good, not a dirty secret to be concealed. I'm still deciding where I stand. Yeah, I forgot what my stance was. I would urge you to think carefully. I'm sure you believe in the value of truth and scientific progress. If you do find a working device, you must not let it fall into a single set of hands. If I can't be there to help you, you must share it with the world. It's still not entirely clear what direction we're going in. Ah! Okay. How do we get up? This way? There's another question mark, and that looks like a lost puzzle. Okay. Got that out of the way. Now let's go solve number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Translocator. All right. Huh? All right. Yeah. But this feels like a must. That felt like a must, but the question is, what can I do from here? Ah, of course. Yeah, I need to remember this mechanic. All right. Teleport. Put this down. Bring this over. Guess I only have to do this once. Ugh. Okay. I probably need the hexahedron to get up there. So I guess this is the end of the road for this guy. No. 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 No, 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 no. Let's see. I mean, whoops. Yeah, it's largely the same idea. We just grab this, teleport. We need to set this up first, don't we? Then I don't even need the hexahedron anymore. Ah, yes, I do. Idiot. Try to be cute, pay the price. That's number 6. I had to stop and take a picture. I know the feeling. It stopped and take a picture. I never cease to be amazed by the beauty of this planet. The beauty of ray tracing and 2023 textures. Which way now? Number 7 is still this way. But that's a dead end. No. No. Right, that was number 6. Number 7 is this way. This way. This way. Past the last puzzle, so we actually reversed the path. There's number 7. Well, I have to stop and take a picture. Remote interchange. Okay. Well, part 1 seems easy enough. I should probably grab the second hexahedron from the other side. So now, there's one. This gets me the teleporter. What does this do? Okay, it gets complicated. Okay, so we need this. That doesn't work. Right. What do I need here? That's a question. Got bad angle. Alright. So I guess we'll trade for this. We'll trade for this. Hmm. I'm gonna have to reset my brain here. So first we start off here. And then let's say this. That's not very helpful, is it? On the other hand, can I just grab the jammer and get her here? No. Okay. Then you get to the teleporter. So let's say this. Let's say this. No, that's... No, well, with that in place... No, that's still not what I need. But... yeah, I could do this. I could do this. Actually, what was I thinking? Could probably... Yeah, I should have had the teleporter here. Well, the question is this actually reversible? Is this state? How do I get this gate open? Huh? Am I stuck? It shouldn't be possible to get stuck. Help. Right. Yeah, how do I get back out there? This is a... Huh? Yeah. Am I stuck? What? There's no way for me to get the teleporter back out. Alright, you know what? Let's go back to the previous checkpoint. I mean, if there was a way out that wasn't obvious. Yeah, I mean, to get the reset button, I have to get back to the entrance to begin with. So... here's the plan. Teleporter out here. Now, treat this for the connector first. Grab this. This will let me grab this connector, trade it for the teleporter, put this out here. Out here. And then I can put this there. Teleport out. Reset button? There's only a restart checkpoint thing. I mean, they reset. Yeah. I don't know. If there's a puzzle reset button, I haven't found it. The restarting check from previous checkpoint basically does the same thing. Well, this point is simple. I just yam this. Now where's my... Yeah. Once I get to this point, it's easy. Number 7.
I'm impressed.
Okay. Number 8 is down a path that way. New content. A matter of taste. Witnessing all this incredible technology discovered by the expedition has given me an idea for something we could do if we had the resources and the energy. Are you ready for this? Taste buds! Seriously, how have we gone for so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? What it's like to eat chocolate? To have an apple? What the deal is with fizzy drinks? I mean, come on. Sounds fun. The sheer range of new experiences is almost overwhelming just to imagine it. Please, please, let this happen. Why change ourselves when we are what we're meant to be? You know we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place. And what's next? We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them. We cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did. Subjugate the natural world for our own greed. I want to know what frogs taste like. But are they people? Franklin, you know that joke is banned. This isn't an EDF joke, is it? Yeah, I've been playing EDF on the Japanese channel. So, one more numbered room. Let's get the terminal first. Chernevsky. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals, we intuited, were part of nature. We were not. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature, our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must, by definition, be natural. So this view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us sinners, worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying that we are merely animals after all, but that too is manifestly wrong, in that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. It is in the contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continue our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that will be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. But there's one profound way in which we're not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. It is this knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices, we have control. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control, and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance, whether by binding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis, who wishes for a return to childhood. But this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. Athena, this is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Do they want to, or is it simply a convenience post to strike? I mean, the question is whether this is a commentary on the old humans or the ones in New Jerusalem. Upgrade. From Miranda to Athena. We upgraded the lab with my new designs. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected. We still have bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures. But it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier. Although Father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it. Do you? And then there's Trevor's audio.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Okay. There's another log.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you, so excited. I'm Cornelius.
What? Oh, Dad, this is science.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
Next! Room number 8. Switcheroo. Okay. There's one. We can't pick up the light from here. Okay. Right, so I can teleport from here. And then I guess we need to switcheroo this. Switcheroo this. Well, it works, it works. It works the way I expected it to do. And then I can also... No. I have to stand on it again. And then, where's the receptacle? It's up there. All right. Can't pick up from here actually. Guess I need to be standing on top of that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is high enough. The question is, how do I get the connector up here? So let's do it this. Ah. Nope. That didn't work. What happens when the teleporter is the only thing here? It's probably going to fall off. Yep. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Is there anywhere else that can pick that up? Let's just say for the sake of argument. I mean, it's close. It's just out of sight. I mean, I'm guessing the idea is that we pick it up. Pick up the light from there. There's no way to get back out once we're in here. How do I connect the last one? Alright. Let's figure this out first. So I can jump over. The question is, how do I get the connector over to this side? Yeah, the moment I turn this off. Yeah, we'd rather not spend an excessive amount of time here because I still need to look for gold stars, and the Sphinx one seems to be a hard one. Listen, I don't have any idea what it does at this point. Yeah. Well, here's an experiment. Can I take this? Okay. That did work. Okay. Okay. So this changes things. Does it? Yes, it does. Select. Select. And then keep connections. Put this on. Now. Yeah, this is the only other thing that has weight. How do I switcheroo this? We got to try it this way. Now that doesn't open up anything else down here. And getting on the fan will just throw these things off. Yeah. That did not work for obvious reasons. Nope. Huh? Wait. Whoops. Okay. So let's do this again. Take the teleporter. Ah, okay, okay. I think... No. No, I don't think that does it. I mean, even if the teleporter is here. Even if the teleporter is there. I'm shut out once I teleport up here. What am I missing? I mean, this part is a must. And there's nothing else I can put on the pressure plate. Shit. Shit. Yeah, so how do I get up there in this state? Yeah, we got to this point. We got to this point. Alright, let's leave this here for now. Look at the situation from here. Not that it helps very much at all. Right. Place stuff on the box on the ledge. I see, okay. Huh. Whoops. I need to relocate this. Rabbit. Gotta remember to use the right mouse button, or I lose connections. Okay. Now, take this, connect this, I'm trying to think, like... what's the state that I need to be in? Oh, huh? Wait, oh, that. Take this. Teleport. Okay. Okay. But this is something new at least. Okay, alright. Here we are. Alright, thanks for the tip. I mean, even with the tip, it was kind of a mind bender there. Now we got this. So there's all 8. Now, let's go look for the other stuff. Hey, there's the Lost Lab. Right there. What's that question mark? What's that question mark? Let's go. Is that upstairs? Looks like it. How do we get there then? This way. This way. Gotta find it on the 2D compass when we've got 3 dimensions to deal with. Here's the terminal. I think this is from Literacia. Correct.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
Okay, so we have the 2 lost puzzles. We got Pandora's Star and the Sphinx's Star, which I have no idea how to do at this point. Minimalism, okay. I'll take the yam this. Okay. Teleport. All right. Well, can we reach a teleporter from here? Where's the teleporter? Also, we got a accumulator there. All right. But what I actually want to achieve is to bring the Yammer up. So I guess if I left it here. Yes, it will let me do this. Oof. Do I have an angle for this? Naturally, no, I definitely do not. I guess what I could do is to bring the teleporter back down. Ah! Okay. Ah, but I can't actually do this, can I? No. No, so I guess I got to bring the hammer up. Wait, this is... No, this is not detachable. Okay, I said minimalism. Yeah, what does this do? I mean, I guess first off the question is why? Why this? Do I have an angle from downstairs where I can get the yammer up here? Wham. Yeah, it's hidden from view. I mean, if I can get the teleporter up there somehow. And what this does is it lets me teleport up if I can find the right angle to do this. The problem is that something needs to be on a pressure plate in order to get it to open up. If I can find something to put on here, then it'll be perfect. Oh, that's jammable, is it? This doesn't work. So I don't suppose there's anything anything else we can do. The problem is that this doesn't progress me any further, does it? Well, I'm gonna see a jammer from here. If I can find something to put on pressure plates. I mean, there's no benefit to bringing a teleporter here. It has to be upstairs. I'm sure we're supposed to do something with this jammer. But this is out of the question. Okay, so this is detachable. Well, let's just say not helpful, even if we could do that. Ah, okay. Okay, I got it now. Wham. I got it now. Okay. That took a while. Once you get the first step out of the way, the rest doesn't seem like it will be all that bad. Okay. What do we need from this point? Okay. Wait. Why does this not work? Okay. Also, it's still way back. Okay. Then we will simply pick up the red lights. Or not. Okay. What do I need for this? Whoops. Okay. I need something on that thing on the ground. Well, if I take the teleporter now, I'm stuck forever. I guess I put the fan down. That opens things up. Teleport back. Now, collect red light for this. And then we switcheroo this. Put this on. Here we go. That should do it. Yay. Lost puzzle number 1. Let's go look for the other one. So the lost lab is basically at the starting location. Give or take a few meters, and that should be easy enough to find. Now where's the second lost puzzle? It's not this way. Oh shit. I think it'll go around the other way. This way. Alright, last puzzle number 2. Aerial warp. 2 non-fans. I gotta do this first. Okay. Can't do this. Fine. Put this on. No, that's maybe not. Okay, I can detach this fan. Warp. What does this do for me? Okay. So now I bring the teleporter up. Yeah, but what does that get me? Ah, okay. We can use that to bring the fan. The other thingy. I see. We need to send the... We need to send stuff out with this. Honestly, do I even need the fan to do this? That's the question. I mean... Do I need the fan at all for this? Drop this. Teleport. Turn this on. Can't make it. Turn this off. Okay, I guess it's the same thing as puzzle number 8, where we need to teleport on this side and discover that it's the wrong side. Okay, so it's this side that I need to set up on. You know, to fetch the other hexahedron. Teleport. Jump. So, throw this down. And then we set this thing up again on the other side. Teleporter. Turn this on. Grab the thing. Jump. Huh? I see. We need more height. Nah. I can't do this? Are you serious? Huh. Huh? Wait a second. I think I've done something like this before. Oh, of course. Wait, turn the fan on. Set up the second one below. There we go. And then we jump. Didn't quite do the job. Aha, okay, I can take the teleporter while it's right below us. So we set this up here. Oh shit. Yeah, gotta put up on the ledge where I can actually reach it. Now, all I need to do is to grab one of these, teleport, and then set it up. I don't even need this anymore. Here we go. Last puzzle number 2. Do I die if I jump down here? I think I do. Better not find out. So we still need the stars, and we need the lost lab. You know what? Let's How do I get to the lost lab again? This is deep water. Gah. Gah. Yeah, I'm trying to do this one thing at a time, but the Pandora puzzle might be a kind of headache. No conversations here. Alright, so here's the lost lab. So I guess these were originally built by Athena and Cornelius, and then the deeper spaceship-like stuff was made by Miranda with, I guess, the replicator technology. Yeah, it's in our room. Oh, it's filthy. A guitar.
Look at this place. It's beautiful, isn't it? Mesmerizing. That's how it lures you in, I think. You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime. And the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
That seems to be way too much effort to achieve one little result. I'm aware of this place too, but my mind is my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest you were, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself. Byron needs me. You all need me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal. If this is all really the work of the founder, I don't know, maybe she lost her way. Or maybe we're just not ready. But once we find Byron, I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be much difference from the last room of the same kind that we found. So, ooh. Okay. So I guess that's the next gimmick we need to deal with. Anti-gravity? I mean, is that any different from the fans? That's a question. So that's the one that we need to access, but before that, there's one more up here. From Thekla to Athena. Okay, that's the religious nut job, I think. Beloved founder, years have passed and still there's nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom and humility as you taught. We may win the next election, perhaps then you will return. Praise be your name, religious nutjob. From Trebuchet. Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was in fact extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore. And when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix this situation. Paying the price. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Samuel. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al Razi attacked for questioning the existence of humors. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition ignored for years. The list goes on. And we haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has enormous personal cost. That means it's even more important to stand up for the truth, because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. It does, but what is the right way of doing it? Many die for the truth without accomplishing anything. Maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. Okay. And here we go. Clearly in red. From Suya. Dear Founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there's nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just watch video files. It was fun to go watch movies together like people used to do. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did. I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. Error, error, error. Error 5358. Yeah, this number comes up like all sorts of times, and it's not clear what it represents. Amyntas, you've made quite the catalogue of horrors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus, why must we listen to this? You know I have just eaten a heavy dinner. Because these things, which are ugly, must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amyntas, but are these things just? They're not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine, following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? The opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. It remains unclear whether Stratton believes in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fistfight in the Lyceum. I thought what made us human was that we search for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. Nema Project 8. There's a pattern underneath. New primary site. Take lake water for cooling. Okay. Here we go. Overload. Yep. We know what's going to happen.
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only
It's
now
just
am I
Athena.
beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
I think this is the first
The language
overload
of
segment with
creation.
just Athena.
What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the Tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Okay, so now the tower is accessible, but before that I want to figure out the stars. Okay. We got a swings one, and that's the one that's hard, unfortunately.
Mother and Father think of our discoveries as a language.
Oh shit. Shit! Okay. Did we lose the audio log that way? I'm hoping not, because okay. I mean, I don't suppose those are really important, but okay, we'll see if the audio plays again. I mean, talk about timing. Yeah, the dialogue isn't showing up. I mean, this is the latest dialogue log. Wow. Really? Does that mean I don't get to hear that forever? That's depressing. Yeah, better not restart from checkpoint though. Who knows how long that's gonna take. I doubt it's really important in that. Okay. So that's probably an RGB converter. I can't see very clearly from here. Oh, it's spinning. It's spinning. The problem is that we've got multiple potential culprits for that. So, with all this water getting in the way of my movement, it's actually kind of hard to get to the potential spots that can affect that. So assuming that's an RGB converter, I'm gonna need both blue and red. We'll start looking around here, see what the rooms have to offer. Yeah, can I reach that from here? This looks like a possibility. It's like under the left hand. Ah, but this one doesn't have any lasers. I'm guessing it's not the Lost Puzzles. But there's no guarantee that it's not. That's the problem. Okay, this one definitely has lasers. But can I get a beam? Can I get a beam over to? I don't think a beam can go through this fence though. Even with 2 cubes. Or can I? Can I make this work? How do I do this? Okay. Well, I can try at least. So what I needed to do here is grab this. Huh. Okay. I need both the connectors. Well, I guess I need only one connector. Am I right? Yeah, this does not look like it. I can't even pick up the light there. Yeah. This is probably not the answer. It's more likely to be one of the rooms on the left-hand side. If I can even get there at all. Might honestly be easier if I build the bridge first. Yeah. Wow. They give you. They should have had like something to prevent that from happening. Like if you die, your conversations should still stay in your log. Okay, so where's the left hand? It's this way. This is not it. This also does not have. No, it does have a laser, and we may have a clear shot at this or not. No, it's hard to say. The connector seems directly connected to Pandora's hand. Okay. Okay. This is rough. If I have a second connector, I'll be able to get it. Or oh, can I do it from here? Alright. There's number 1. Next I need a blue. Where is it? I need blue. I mean, I didn't see any RGB converters in any of the puzzles. Any RGB converters, inverters, none, nothing. Hey.
Everything okay?
What did Mayor Hermanowitz say?
Byron for being headstrong and foolish, which I don't see it quite the same way, but it's easy to understand why the mayor would think that. It wasn't hard to convince him that we can't leave Byron behind, though. You may not agree with Herman on a lot of issues, 1K, but he's not a bad person. He's doing his best in a difficult situation.
Unlike Thekla. You think Byron's alive?
I hope so. He's always been annoyingly hard to get rid of.
Do you believe it was wrong of our ancestors to create us?
Why do you ask?
Because you seem very opposed to technology.
I'm not opposed to technology. I'm just opposed to trying to dominate everything. We can be part of the planet's history without having to be its masters.
Tell me about Cornelius.
He was the third to be born, after Athena and Eustathius. He was an important figure in New Jerusalem's early history, almost as important as Athena. But after she vanished, he faded into the background. I don't think anyone suspected he knew where she was.
What was he like?
I didn't know him that well, but he was always very calm, very thoughtful. Everyone respected him.
You like text adventures?
I do.
That was out of the blue.
Although I prefer the term interactive fiction.
Yeah, that's how
It's better at capturing what this art form
Gehenna
really
calls it.
is. Storytelling, but with a completely different underlying structure. As a category, it's more equivalent to poetry or the novel, rather than, say, film.
Cool.
Anything else?
What do you think about Miranda's terraforming
It
efforts?
makes me wonder why people always think they know better than nature.
What was Eustathius like?
He was in charge of planning New Alexandria. It was his mistake that led to the disaster. After that, he retired from public affairs and dedicated himself to his studies.
Most of the first companions seem far less active than Byron.
Well, they've experienced a lot more hardship and tragedy than most of us. I think it's understandable that they choose to focus on their personal interests.
Do you ever think your beliefs are a response to what happened in New
You
Alexandria?
mean, am I unduly influenced by my experiences? Unable to imagine the better future Byron wanted because I'm too traumatized? Could be. But I'd like to think I'm a little more self-aware than that.
That's all I wanted to ask. Okay. Let's keep looking for the blue lights. This is out of range. What do we have here? Yeah, this is not a laser thing. Where can we get a... Where can we get something? Well, if it was not up for talking. This one seems to say. I mean, it's very wide open. If I can get a blue light from this, there's a chance I may be able to connect it. Ugh. I mean, that's drillable. And there's got to be a reason why it's drillable, right? Let's see. Ah. So, what do we have? I can't see. Should I drill from above, or is that not possible? I mean, this looks like water that will kill us immediately. The only way to create a hole is in the side. Whenever we start off with that, yeah, we should take a look at what that is. That might be an old human artifact. I mean, this is curious. Might we be able to get something? It's like trees in the way. Yeah, let's go down to the beach. Okay. Inspect remains. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Anchor, an early human invention designed to keep boats from drifting by making use of gravity. Anchors also carried many symbolic associations. Ah! Okay, well, that changed literally everything. Okay. Fine. Fine. How do we grab the green lights from the inside? Okay. I don't think I can reach Atlas directly from here, but is there somewhere else that I can pick up a green light? We'll leave this here and see what we have on this side. We might have put it too close to the wall. Okay. I promise the drill might be in the way. You know what? Let's leave this here and see what we can get first. Yeah, at the very least, I need to remove that red light. Just imagining things. I saw something out here. Okay, so this is not it. Question is, do I have a line of sight to that green light anywhere? No, this is not it. It's actually behind the left hand. Well, we still have the Sphinx puzzle left, so there's only so much time I can spend with this. Do we have a connector? I mean, any lasers here? No. 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 Yeah. We gotta find a way to link that green laser to Atlas's left hand. Assuming that's that Atlas. Well, we'll just call him Atlas. It's as close as it gets anyway. So the green light came from that direction. There's no other connection with this, is there? And that's just a plain old connector then. It would almost look like I could have reached it from room number 2. Is it the one that had where I picked up the green light from? Almost looked reachable, but there were trees in the way, and I don't know if I could have done anything about that. So far, so bad. Okay, I see. I can see a green laser from this, from here. I don't think there's any way for me to pick up in here. Nope. It's... the fence is way too high. Okay. So that's number 7. Number 8 was the one where I got stuck for a while. And there was a connector there, wasn't there? I'm just worried that I'm supposed to actually bring a connector out with the teleporter or something. Yeah. No. Looks like it's very much on the wrong side. Let's see if I can... Let's see. Well, let's bring this onto the platform regardless. Well, at least we'll go on the platform and see what's going on there. Yeah, hard to say. Hard to say. Hard to say. Let's see. How did it get this to work last time? Let's get all our resources onto this platform. It seems unlikely, but then... there might be a reason why... there's no barrier here. Damn trees. I can't see through them. So we'll set this up and yeah. See if it helps us at all. I'm going to guess we don't need the tetronymal bridge for this, right? You know what? Let's build it. Because I don't think it will be a narrow structure, but we're not going to the tower yet. So even though we've got excited music playing, yeah, if only there's something I bring on here, bring up here. This one. This part is easy enough. How can I make that work? Just as a test. I want to see if it's possible to cheat the connector out. I'm guessing no. No. I'm guessing no, but it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Yeah, let's see if I put it... Seems extremely unlikely. But theoretically, might be possible to catch this from that room. Yeah, so let's review what our options are at this point. Yeah, that's not really practical. So there's the connector that we need to reach. Is there an angle from here? What's that? Yeah, that's not relevant. I don't see anything that I can connect to. We only have one connector on this side. And we don't want to give up now that we seem so close to finding a solution for that star. Although it is getting very late and I kind of shouldn't stay up too late. There are only so many rooms that have a connector available. I think we did establish that this probably is not it. If only there was a way to get a connector outside. Keep going around in circles. Yeah. What we can see from here. Ugh. Maybe I should go back to the train station. Maybe there's a better line of sight from there. Yeah, all that water is highly irritating. Come on. Okay. I guess this was shallow enough to pass through. So we're pretty much on top of Atlas's hand right now. Yeah, we don't have great vision from here. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 8 is that side. And by the looks of it, the answer should lie somewhere on the side of 1, 2, 3, 4. I remain suspicious about number 8 somehow. It's going to be very hard to establish anything from there. I guess we can check out 8 one more time. I don't think we have any legitimate visibility. I mean, line of sight. Wait. Huh? Wait. Am I seeing things, or is there something up on that peak? Is that a connector? Or is it just a plant? I can't tell. We can at least check it. Yes! Okay. Okay. It's a big step forward for mankind. Is that a connector on top? of the train station, or just design? Well, now that we got that, that's going to change the situation considerably. Then maybe we can pick this up from 5? There's the light. Now I'm... it's number 4, it's not 5. Now I'm getting suspicious of all the peaks and hills. Yeah, that's not a connector apparently. Okay, so where's the green light? Where's the green light? There we go. Connect that to that to Atlas's left hand. What am I missing? Whoops. I mean, this has got to be it. It's got to be it, but it's such a tiny window. There we go. Finally. All right. Let's go and grab that star. Where's it? Here we go.
If humankind had no more cause for war, it would make war for sport instead.
Alright. Now. What is Sphinx's star? I have honestly no idea what this means. Did I even... Is there anything that resembles this? If I say 5, 6. Is there a switch somewhere? Anywhere? You get less and less hints as you progress. I mean, we've gotten all the stars up to this point, and I'm really loath to start skipping them. So, anyone have any help about this? But first thing to do is to figure out what this even means. Is it a map? Or... It seems like it should be one of those button puzzles. But then the question becomes, where do you find that button puzzle? I guess we could take another round. Last time we saw one of those button puzzles, it was on, like, outside the room walls. Maybe that's... Maybe that's the same for this one? 6. just something hidden in the area. Yeah. I mean, the previous Sphinx puzzles all had a hint to where the key is. Not this one. Okay, so decently large. Okay, good to know. Well, we'll follow the rooms in order, see if we can locate it. Nothing yet. Yeah, we'll go past each room in order. Try to look for anything that seems out of place. Nothing here yet. Number 4. I'm guessing it's not going to be inside the puzzle rooms. Or there have been cases where the star puzzles or challenges, whatever you might call them, took you inside the puzzle rooms. Oh, hi there, Stratton. Yeah, we haven't found all the Strattons.
What is freedom? Is it merely to be ruled by those who speak one's language or share one's customs? No, that is merely a more convenient servitude. Is it to have no obligations, no loyalties? No, that is not to be free, but to be alone. What of freedom from hunger and thirst? Here we are closer to the truth. For freedom requires life. But one may have all the meat and all the wine in the world and still not be free.
You need vegetables too.
The freedom of all is the freedom to speak one's mind. To make one's thoughts public without fear, and so participate openly and boldly in democracy. It is the freedom of the dissenter and the gadfly, the rebel and the fool, that is the true measure of whether a city is free.
Okay. Here's number 5. Is that just a reflection of light? Alright. Let's follow the path. Is there more than one path? Kind of easy to get lost in this area. There's nothing but the terminal here. Huh. I mean, that looks like it's out of the playable area. Yeah, I don't want to get myself killed jumping into the water. Although, am I already past the point of no return here? Am I already dead? Okay. Barely made it. Yeah. Ah. How far back did we go? Okay. Number 5. Let's go this way. I don't think it could be... No. Could be here. Whoop. Whoop. Let's go up first. This is 6. Still don't see anything. A vehicle known as a van, an ancient vehicle capable of transporting multiple individuals or additional equipment, commonly used by workmen. But that's not what we're looking for. And not here, probably not. Number 7. Ooh. We've practically taken a full circle around the island, and no, we still haven't found it. Is that arcade game? Yeah. Devices such as this one were commonly used to play games in public fora. This particular unit allowed users to play Serious Sam, a well-regarded but less known follow-up to Croteam's hugely popular Football Glory series. Yeah, Croteam, best known as the developers of Serious Sam. game that is a little bit different from the Talos Principle in a couple of ways. Still have not found it. Huh? Huh? Could that be? Could that be? Actually, what's that? Huh. Okay. Well, first we deal with this. We deal with this. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, basically. So, no, but some of the columns are missing, so we need to find the right direction. And I think this is the way. 3, 4. Yay! Okay, so there's the Sphinx star now. What is that? I mean, this is all deep water. This is all deep water. There's no way to swim over. We can't swim. So we still have the Sphinx star. Oh, it's behind a gold door. Okay. Well, it's very tantalizing. But now I have to double check if I did activate the Sphinx gold star puzzle. I don't think I can get across from here. Okay. Well then. We'll snatch the gold star, and then we can go into the tower, and then we can find a Corday. I see. I see. It's interesting, like it's connected. I mean, it's directly connected to the rest of the world. There are no walls around it. Oh, yeah, could. Well, you know what? Let's just believe that we have the gold star activated and see if we can pick it up. Yeah, it's flashing, so it's right there for us. Yay.
When the heavens are silent, what is a prophet and what is a tyrant?
Alright. Finally, now we can enter the tower. We already have the bridge solved. So there's only a matter of running across. Wonder who's in the tower this time. It's very tantalizing. The location of the puzzle. It's a much brighter room than the others.
Creature of clay. The forge burns
We should have sunlight
but
inside.
The sky is troubled with clouds. A mortal has ascended Olympus without the permission of Zeus.
Is that Byron? Tell me where Byron is.
The workings of Olympus are disrupted by the trespasser. Pandora, fearing the wrath of the gods, has broken the paths to ascension.
How can the trespasser be freed?
Only Prometheus can help you, for he has always favored humankind over the gods, and would see Olympus pass into your hands. But he is bound in the heart of the mountain. Break his chains, and he will show you the way.
So, break the chains of Prometheus. Bam. Okay.
To assume that Olympus is the entity's term for the megastructure. It looks like our best chance of rescuing Byron is finding Prometheus and freeing him.
How do you free a weird glowing ghost
The
thing?
Huh.
I suspect these entities exist within the megastructure systems, and what we're seeing is just how they manifest to communicate with us.
I don't really care what they are. For now, let's play along.
Okay. So now let's head over to the next area. I like this place. I wish it didn't have so much water. Just double checking progress. Yeah, all main puzzles, all lost puzzles. Lost lab, 2 stars. Next. You can see here the puzzle. You can see a lot of it from the bridge, and that's unusual. So next area is Verdant Canyon.
You know, I always kind of resented Byron for being so charming and charismatic. The dashing explorer, and one of the first companions, too. Being the voice of caution is not a fun role to play. Always having to be the responsible one, the killjoy. The one who says, maybe that's too much. But sometimes it is too much.
It's not your fault, Al.
Now it's just completely floating in midair. It just there isn't even the pretense of ground support.
In this area, we have an especially weird problem. Something in one of the labs is going completely bananas, and I can't shut it down because I'm not, well, you. Come find me when you're ready.
Okay.
What is it with the language libraries and bananas?
Alright then. This is the point where we call it a day. So, let's see. What day of the week is it today? Okay. Jeez. So I think I'll be back on Thursday for Verdant Canyon, and then on Saturday for part 3 of this of the southern area, and then going to the megastructure. And so thank you very much for watching and for all the help. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye. I need to sleep.